Hello friends, I'm back. I basically couldn't stay away after the success of my first video, cost per goldfish. I'm trying not to let the fame get to my head, but it's definitely happening. 79 views. How can I not? I broke the internet. Due to the success of the previous video, today I will be doing a video on the cost per Skittle. Skittles tasting the rainbow without being in the rain. Let's get down to it. For sale on Walmart, there is a 54-ounce jar of Skittles. That's over 3 pounds. That's pretty heavy. I might be able to lift more than that. For curls, I could just do 2 Skittles jars on either end. Just kidding, I'm way too strong to do that. In that huge box, there are approximately 55 servings. The serving size is exactly 27 Skittles. Debatable, because I can probably eat more than 27 Skittles at a time. 27 Skittles at 55 servings per container gives us 1,485 Skittles per jar. So next time you're at one of those events where they're like, guess how many Skittles are in the jar? Just guess 1,485 if it happens to be the exact size of a normal jar. I guess it's less of a jar and more of a tub situation. Also, side note, when did we start getting into like guessing random amounts? Like, I don't know why I find that so fun, but it's genuinely very enjoyable. I want to have a birthday party where all I do is just have a bunch of jars and everyone's guessing how many are in there. And for my birthday, I do not have to count how many things are in each jar. So I will do things like Skittles, M&M, Starburst, grains of sand. Someone's gonna hate me. So the cost of a Skittles jar is $21.99 on Walmart.com. However, we live in a society with taxes. So including taxes, it's gonna be more like $23.53. So if there's 1,485 Skittles per jar, and each jar with taxes costs $23.53, that means that each Skittle costs 1.58 cents. Yo, that's a lot. Like just eating 10 Skittles, you're like out 16 cents. It doesn't make sense. I liked it. I'd have to look so long on the street to find 16 cents so I could have 10 Skittles. I know what you're saying. That's incredibly interesting and will make me the hit of all the parties. It won't. I tried at every single party I was invited to. All family gatherings. But there's something way more interesting happening here. How much more will you spend by buying the little tiny serving size that's just a box? Well, it turns out that there are 3.5 servings in that tiny little box. That box costs $1.24 or $1.33 with taxes. In that box with the 3.5 servings, we have 94.5 Skittles. I don't know what happened to that Skittle that got cut in half, but we're gonna count it. Surprisingly, that means 94.5 Skittles cost $1.33, and that comes down to 1.4 cents per Skittle. So the small box is cheaper than the big tub per Skittle? That blew my mind. In fact, it blew my mind so hard that I didn't even believe it. So I went and looked on Amazon, and I said, how much does that same tub cost on Amazon? Does it happen to be cheaper than Walmart? Turns out, it is. You could buy 2 tubs on Amazon.com for $33.55. That means each container is only $16.78. That's way cheaper than Walmart's $21.99. What the heck? So that means if you buy those Skittles in bulk from Amazon.com, you're only paying 1.13 cents per Skittle. Now that's in my budget. That is in my budget. So for every 10 Amazon Skittles that you eat, you're saving more than 4 cents than if you're eating out of a tub of Walmart. This was not sponsored by either of them. Tragically, please sponsor me. Anyway, I hope you can walk away now feeling very informed about how much your Skittle consumption is going to cost you. When it comes down to it, the cheapest Skittles that you could buy on the internet will cost you 1.13 cents per Skittle. One day I do want to bathe in a bathtub of Skittles, and that sounds like it's going to be pretty pricey if it's over 1 cent per Skittle. But that's why I work. This video took a long time to make. If you could spend 2 seconds and just hit that like button, I'll like you. Otherwise, probably still like you. Peace.